Rugged Mountain Homestead. My name is Sarah, and today was our Azure pickup. We had a little bit larger pickup, and I'm really excited about this one because I have some goodies in there for me. A few for Dean, but anyway, I'm really excited about this one for as much as anybody gets excited about their Azure haul. I do watch other people's Azure hauls, and I've done them both ways. Sometimes I have everything laid out, and sometimes I have an unboxing. And I think the unboxing is a little bit better. I enjoy it a little bit more. So I thought that I would go ahead and do an unboxing today. Now, I'm not going to get into all the details about Azure Standard. If you have questions and you want to know more information, I will link some information in the description box. Azure Standard is a distributing company owned by a family in Oregon. They have a large farm. A lot of their Azure products are coming straight off that farm. People that they have partnered with, the different brands, they do inspect with them, and they assure us that it is the highest quality ingredients, and you can tell when you read labels. Also, everything is non-GMO. Everything is guaranteed non-GMO. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started unpackaging this order. I want to start with perishables first because I need to get them in the freezer. And I don't need to open this because it is 5 pounds of strawberries. These are already whole. Some are whole and some are in pieces, and that's perfectly fine because I want to use them in some strawberry goodies. I bought them specifically for cooking, baking. And then here I have my yogurt that I eat in the mornings and sometimes for a snack. It is really good. It is has the cream on top. It is organic. And this brand I used to get at Whole Foods when we lived in Virginia. And it was like $1.50 per yogurt. And these are right at $1. So I went ahead and got a case of blueberry and a case of strawberry. This is a new product for me. However, I'm very familiar with the brand. And this is Nancy's Probiotic Sour Creams. I ordered 6 of them. That's what is considered a case for this product. I have purchased Nancy's yogurt and really liked it. And then so I thought, let me try the sour cream. But I went ahead and ordered 6 because I don't know why I didn't know this, but you can put them in the freezer. And so that was a complete game changer for me because 2 weeks ago, I had a recipe that called for sour cream, and that was one of the things I didn't have. And then like the following week it happened again, and I hate for that to happen. We live almost an hour away from town, so I went ahead and got a case of these. But yeah, organic pasteurized whole milk, organic pasteurized cream, organic pasteurized non-fat milk, and 4 strains of lactic cultures. That's it. Wow, I'm very happy about that. I know I'm having a little bit of challenge with this window. For this time of the day, the sun is coming directly in, so I apologize in advance. Before I started this video, I was all around the room trying to find the perfect spot, and this was actually the better one. So this, I think I know what these are. See if I'm right. And I am. This is a case of Stacy's organic tortillas. They are the perfect size for us. And this is great that they came today because we're having burritos for dinner tonight. And they are really nice. They're not too thick, but I had purchased some tortillas locally. Delicious. And the same thing, you know, all organic ingredients, and not just so much organic, even ingredients that you can read. No artificial colors, preservatives, you know, dyes, things like that. Anyway, but when I rolled the burritos, they were just a little too thin. They kind of broke apart. So I bought a case of these because I know that we really like them. They can go in the deep freeze. And like I said, I'm gonna lay one out right here for dinner because I put burrito filling in the crock pot this morning. Azure also sells plant starts, and I have started for our garden this year all of our vegetables and everything from seed. However, I did not have anything for strawberries, and I've been wanting to do these for so long. And this is just the sweetest little plant, and I know it'll be next year before I see anything from it, but it's very exciting to have, and I've been wanting to try it for a long time. Plus, I tried one of their plant starts last month for the very first time ever, and I was very, very pleased with it. So I have faith that this one will be okay too. And last month I had purchased Comfrey. Let me show you what it looks like now. Look at this. This start was about the same size last month when I got it. It did have a little something break off here, but that was our fault because it kind of got damaged when we moved it. But it is growing like crazy. Very happy, and this will be used in the garden for fertilizer, to make fertilizer. All right. I have been looking forward to this. And as you can tell, this is produce. I haven't ordered 20 pounds in a while, but these are Fuji apples, and they are beautiful. These are great storage apples. Look at that size. That is so nice. But I'm also going to be using these to make some apple sauce in the weird chance I ever run out of oil, so that I can have some apple sauce on hand. I'm also going to make some apple pie filling, and I think that's it. And when Dean and I went to pick up the Azure order today, we stopped on the way back because there was this place that had apple trees for sale. And they had the Fuji and the Gala varieties at a great price. So I believe we're going to go back and get a couple of Fujis. They're my favorite, and plant them out here. Granted, we won't see anything from them probably for 4 or 5 years, but the sooner you get them in the ground, the sooner you'll get their fruit. I could not for the life of me figure out what this was when we picked it up. And it just said soft produce on the side. And then a little piece started sticking out. And Dean reminded me, which I was really surprised, that he knew what it was at first glance. Yeah, that's it. This is 2 pounds of rhubarb. We do not eat rhubarb just plain. I dice it up and I make this strawberry rhubarb jam. It is so good. And then I've seen a recipe in one of my cookbooks for a dessert, not strawberry rhubarb pie, but it was something else. Anyway, and I wanted to try it. So I have 2 pounds of rhubarb. I also have rhubarb planted for our garden. It's going to take some time though. Yes. Grated Parmesan. I have about 1.5 cups left from the last 5-pound container that we got. And it was probably, yes, the Parmesan cheese. I have about 1.5 cups left. I've made several Italian freezer meals. They're actually oven meals, but and I used a lot of Parmesan cheese for that. I have my notes right here because I did in this video want to show how long it was lasting for us. So the last time I purchased Parmesan cheese was March 1st, in our March 1st delivery. So, you know, it's lasted us almost 3 months. It will be 3 months once we're finished with that 1.5 cups. So 5 pounds, that's pretty good. These bagels are great. They are sprouted wheat bagels. They're everything bagels. I love the everything bagels. Anyway, there are 3 of them. And I'm the only one that eats them. But the only thing I did not know about these is that they are not pre-sliced. Not a major deal, but I was still kind of surprised. But the last time I ordered these was March 30th. So it took me that long to get through all 3. These are the Rudy's Organic English Muffins. I wanted to try these just because I want to make some breakfast sandwiches for the freezer. And I just thought I would try using the organic muffins. I've heard that this brand is really good. And I can read everything in the ingredients. So, like I said, for me, it's not always about it being organic. I do like that. It's just the fact that there's nothing weird in them. You know, I don't like to see anything like red number 40 and all these different additives. So we'll see how those breakfast sandwiches turn out with these. 5 pounds of broccoli. Now, I did buy broccoli on April 24th. I am not through it. I have probably 4 pounds left. But I bought this because the deep freeze is here now, and broccoli is always something that we use. Dean and I both like it real well, and this comes, these florets are petite, and so while it's not like crushed or anything like that, they're smaller, and so it's really great that you don't have to like chop them for casseroles or anything like that. They're ready to go. So this will go down to the deep freeze. Sliced beets. This is the Stallbush brand. I only got 1 package because I've never had their beets before. And I just wanted to try them. I like to try things before I buy a whole bunch of it. So this brand, oh my goodness, it's like almost $4 in the store. Close to it, like $3.69, something like that, a bag. And I believe these were right at $3. So that's why I can't wait to get my own produce in. And the same thing here, the Stallbush super sweet corn. I did get 3 packages of these. And here's the treat for me and Dean. I hope we can save it till our Saturday date night. We try to have a date night movie, you know, something like that for us. It is coffee ice cream. Oh my gosh. First of all, we are suckers for ice cream. But coffee ice cream, our absolute favorite. And all regular natural ingredients. He is going to be so happy and surprised when he sees this. But I forgot that it was in I didn't realize what kind of a box it was going to be in, so I'm going to pop this in the freezer right now. And I also like that they just pack things in boxes that they have. You know, as you can see, this was a box for steak fries. Dean asked me, he says, "You didn't buy a big box of steak fries, did you?" And I'm like, "No, I wouldn't anyway. I have like 20 pounds of potatoes between what's in the freezer and what's canned. I'm not going to buy steak fries." So I like that they use everything, that it's not, you know, packed just for that specific brand. Wow, it's kind of like Christmas. I can't believe that I've gone through all of them except one box left. And I know what I'm missing that I haven't seen so far, so I guess save the best for last. This is a heavy box, and that's why I had scooted it over there on the other end of the island, and Dean had carried this in. But I need to get up here so I can open it. Yay! And there's a few little treats in here for me. I guess they put this in there to keep it stable. Yay, yay, yay. Now that I have the island and I have a bigger workspace and a solid workspace and a beautiful workspace, I'm anxious to get back to my regular cooking and baking schedule. Well, in order to process the apples, I needed a bigger bowl. So they had this big 8-quart stainless steel bowl. Look at that. That is nice. I am so happy with this. It had a lot of great reviews. So I'm really happy about that. That'll be great since canning season's really gonna get into full swing here in just a few months. Another little treat. This is organic creamer, mocha sweet cream. No trans fats, no antibiotics, no preservative, no toxic chemicals. And Dean, you know, can try this too. It was in the bargain bin, and sometimes they have things in the bargain bin, and I normally wouldn't have just bought this. I normally use half and half, and Dean likes the hazelnut creamer, but I thought, hey, for it being in the bargain bin, it'd be something nice to try. And the only reason it was in the bargain bin is because the best buy date is July 2023. Well, that probably won't last us till July 2023. And a best buy date, that's really, you know, for stores and stuff like that, I mean, so many things are still good by the best buy date. So go figure. It doesn't scare me. Onion granules that has a small hole in it. Don't want to waste. Set that over here. As soon as I finish this video, that will go right into the canister. Minced onion. I was low on that, and I use minced onion in my copycat onion soup mix for seasoning, so I'm glad to get that. Canning lids. These are regular mouth canning lids, and I ordered some from them a couple months back, and I finally tried them out. They are fantastic. There is another brand out there that everybody's raving about right now, and Azure currently sells it, but I don't know what the reason is. I haven't read up on it yet, but it's soon to be discontinued with them. But anyway, these are made right here in the US. That's a big selling point for me. And the lids are heavy. They're extremely, I shouldn't say extremely, but they're thick, and the seal on them is so nice. I've always used the Ball or the Kerr canning lids. I don't skimp on my canning lids, but they have gotten thinner. So I tried these, and the seal is so great. That blue seal there is nice, no little chips or anything, and it's a nice heavy lid. So I like that a lot. So this will be my second box of regular canning, and I have one wide mouth. So glad to have these. I never ever want to have a hard time getting canning lids again. And also, a family friend, she recently gifted me some weck jars. I am really excited to get using those. The weck jars are made over in Europe, but they still have the rubber gasket on here, and they're held on here. It's all glass, and they're held on by clips. And so you can with them, just like you did back in the day with the canning jars, the Ball canning jars that had the rubber gasket. You can still get rubber gaskets. I have a replacement box that I got through Amazon, and then these rubber gaskets, you can reuse them until actually they dry rot. So they come in a variety of sizes, but these are the two main sizes that I have. I'm really looking forward to using these. These are going to be nice, especially with this wide mouth here. This will be great for fruits. Actually, not just fruits, anything that needs like a wide mouth opening like that. You know, fruits being apples and pears or peaches, potatoes, you know, just things that are going to be real small. Yes. All right. I have been looking for one of these for so long. I was beginning to wonder if they even made them anymore. When I roll out dough, I'm always taking the pie dish to see if I've gotten it big enough, and sometimes I can mess the dough up doing that. I have before. And this is a silicone mat that it actually has all the measurements on here. And it is really sticky. So I can put it on the island, roll out dough, and it gives all the measurements on here. So there's no more guessing if it's the correct size. Plus it gives me a good guideline, because sometimes when I'm rolling out in a circle, it comes out a little wonky, but that's probably just because of me. All right, this is a new one for me. Sweet sorghum. It's in a glass bottle. It's 1 pound. They were out of molasses, and molasses I order it in the 32-ounce glass jar. But last time I ordered molasses was February of last year, February 2022. And I have been so pleased with that, because I make my own brown sugar. I use it for that, but they were out of stock. But this right here was $3.66, and it's sweet sorghum, so I figured, what the heck, I don't want to run out. I probably only have like 8-10 ounces left, so I went ahead and I'm going to try this. All right, extra virgin olive oil. Now, the last time I ordered olive oil was March 30th. I'm not out yet, but I probably am down to here, and that's not safe for me to not have a backup. So I really like their olive oil. I know it's great olive oil, and I know for sure that it's extra virgin olive oil, that it's good olive oil. It says cold pressed on here. I recently discovered that all extra virgin olive oil is cold pressed. It's basically a marketing tool for people to let them know that, hey, this is the good stuff. When it's cold pressed under a certain temperature, and I want to say it's under 71 degrees, that it makes for a much finer product. And I was looking on here to see if it said what temperature. Yeah, between 66 and 71 degrees is ideal and what they use. So salad dressings, dipping in your recipes, anything like that, I love this olive oil, and I always order it by the gallon. This is Azure hand soap. It's a citrus fragrance. That's the same fragrance of the bathroom cleaner that I use. I went ahead and got another one. I think a couple months ago, or a month or so ago, I had ordered one. Anyhow, I liked it. So pretty soon I'm going to need one for the kitchen. So I went ahead and just picked up another one of these. It's 16 ounces, and the ones that I have bought in the store are generally 12.5 ounces. So I thought I would go ahead and give it a try. I did. I liked it. It's really thick, and if you push down the pump the full way one time, you're gonna have way too much soap. So you just need to put like a pea size, and you have plenty of lather. It's really good. I like it. Did I mention that I like it? I have a tendency to repeat myself, I guess. This is the Azure brand dish soap. This is great stuff. I love it. And the last time I ordered dish soap was March 1st. And I actually have my bottle here because it's not empty yet. As you can see, we're, right about here on that. I wanted to make sure that I had another, but I don't have a dishwasher. So I wash all of our dishes by hand. And I ordered that, what I say, March 1st? Yeah, March 1st. And that is how much I have left. And it's $19 for a gallon. And so far, I've been keeping track with it down to here. I have already refilled my soap bottle 5 times. So that is a fantastic deal. And the soap is really good. It's plant-based. It doesn't tear my hands up. So more of that. And the last item we have here, there's some onion powder on that. Glad it's wrapped up. Now, even though that there came with a little tear in that package, the onion powder, or the onion granules, it was just a little tiny. Anyway, I don't have to just accept it like that. I'm going to call Azure and let them know that it came with a hole in it, and they have no problem. They'll give you a credit on your next order. They're always super good about things like that. I have only had one other time that I had to call for something, and they took care of it right away. They have the best customer service that I've seen in a long time. These are 3 cut and slice flexible mats to cut on. I'm going to keep 1 in here. There's 3 of them. I'm going to keep 2 in here, and then use like 1 for meat or strictly for chicken or something like that. Anyway, and then I'm going to put 1 down in the camper. So $4. It was $4 for all 3 of these. And they're a good size. I was not expecting them to be this large. Let's see, 15 by 11. So I'm also wondering if this is silicone. If it is, then I'm wondering, it probably looks like it would be the right size. My dehydrator, that I could put a mat down on one of my dehydrator trays, and if I wanted to put down some fruit or something like that to make fruit jerky with, better known to most people as fruit roll-ups, that I could. I'll have to look more into that. Well, that is it for today. I thank you for joining me in this video for our Azure Standard haul. We have these hauls once a month. It's where we get a majority of our supplies. I encourage you to check out their website. They have everything you could need there. It's not just food, it's not just cleaning supplies or plant starts, but they really have everything from, you know, grains to fruits to, you know, canned food, frozen food, storage items, and they're actually coming out with a canning line as well. So they're getting ready to start producing canning jars, and I cannot wait for that. And they're going to sell them just like, you know, you get the ball jars, and they're going to automatically be using these superb lids that like I ordered today. So thank you for joining me. It's always great to have you stop by Rugged Mountain Homestead. If you are enjoying our videos and like our content, I encourage you to please subscribe to the channel, and that way you won't miss out on any of our videos. So I will catch you on the next one, and until then, take care.